Salve, benvenuti e benvenute. Questa volta l'ho presa bene, Benvenuti sul canale e benvenuti a una nuova puntata di GreedFall. Continuiamo. O si dice GreedFall? A me piace più GreedFall. Vabbè. Abbiamo 4 minuti e 20 secondi. Io mi fumo la sigaretta nell'attesa. Questo odore fa molto... Inghilterra, no? Del 1800-1700. London Bridge. Carino. Tutto fatto in legno e pietra, e soprattutto in legno. Molto bello. Ed è anche ancora più bello. Ma davanti è alto. Bello. A me piace così. È un bel vedere. Certo, quel simbolo del sole che si regge così a dire per me la gravità non esiste. Ah, beh. Aspettiamo 3 minuti. Abbiamo sempre la nave con le vele spiegate che è ferma. Pazzesco. E si muoveva anche poco. Aveva un senso. È un trialbero. No, bialbero. Ah, trialbero. E boh, sarà un tipo un galeone, eh? Eh sì. Il cielo è cubo come qui. Siamo in sintonia. Gli alberi sono di colore nocciola scuro, che dice che come minimo siamo in autunno. Andare in un'isoletta calda dove facevi il vice del governatore, te ne stavi sulla spiaggia a bere grog e fare bisboccia, no, ragazzi. T'ha detto male. Perché bevevano i nobili il sidro? Che cos'è bevevano i nobili all'epoca? Va bene, il vino. E c'era altro. Boh. Dai, ancora 2 minuti e 9 secondi. Il giardino è molto bello. Questa sarebbe tipo una chiesa. I contrafforti in esterno fatti così, però. Gli europei a quell'epoca avevano gli archi molto più acuti. È strano che hanno fatto tipo sì, un mezz'arco, un arco quasi completo, però un 3/4. Però non è perfetto. Però va bene. Una campanellina fuori all'epoca c'era, no? Quando uno veniva faceva din 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 din. No, Vabbè, pazienza. Un minuto e 6 secondi, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Vediamo un po'. Tanto cominciamo a entrare. Vediamo. Camminiamo. Chi è questo? Boh. «25 secondi». «18, 17, dai, su». «9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0». Ma guarda avanti, non guarda a sinistra, scemotto.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
Allora, parla della caverna.
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no island or village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any.
Parla del guardiano.
The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time.
Parli degli affreschi e delle reliquie.
We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attests that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
Ah, da 3. Carisma, mostra gli aspetti positivi della scoperta.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them, something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
It is a good argument, Your Excellency. I hadn't thought about that.
Your Eminence, all of this is grotesque and dangerous. The congregation is clearly trying to ridicule us. Even if these frescoes are real and old, who's to say they represent reality? This is surely the naive vision that the islanders had of our founder, nothing more. Our duty is to bury all this in order to preserve our nation from the heretical beliefs of the savages.
Denuncia l'attacco dell'Ordo Luminis.
You were so eager to bury our discoveries that you were ready to bury us with them. A group of the Ordo Luminous attacked us while we prepared to come here.
Really? Your Eminence, I assure you that I had no idea. We would never harm a diplomat. It was probably the desperate action of an overly fervent group. But, alas, it is a fair reflection of what will happen if these discoveries are made public.
You are responsible for the members of the Ordo Luminous on this island, Domitius. I am counting on you to ensure that this kind of act never happens again.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who were always so political. Yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you.
What we have discovered is real. The very idea of concealing it is a disgrace.
Interesting remark from a representative of the nation we are fighting against. Does anyone wish to add anything?
Parla delle rivelazioni di San Lucio, o Lucio, anzi San Lucio.
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Ptolemy today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Santo e selvaggio. Allora dice che è una fazione amichevole e quindi mi dà delle cose, ma che? Gli isolani sono amichevoli, gli italiani amichevole, congregazione di mercanti gentile, alleanza del ponte sospettosa e naudi sospettosi.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Oh, don't hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Compra. Confronta. Ma che c'ha qualcuno? Vabbè, per 11 mi metto a comprare. Vediamo un po'. Antico elmo decorato, Costituzione 2. Costituzione 2. Costituzione 2. Costituzione 2. Costituzione 2. Costituzione 2. Volontà 3. Ma niente, a posto.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Devo andare invece. Io vado per di qui? No.
Karans, my mother is still held in this outpost near Vergigedor. I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws. So will you accompany me?
We will do everything we can to free her. Do not worry. Let's go.
Up there. This is Deidre, the ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
We should find the ruins mentioned by Lady Morange in this area. grief. These are some unusual customers.
The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
Good day. What can I do for you?
Chiedi delle rovine.
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
Chiedi delle miniere.
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Hello, you lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
Chiedi delle rovine.
What can you tell me about the ruins that we can see up there?
Not a great deal. To my knowledge, no one's ever been able to reach them. There were some officials from the city that came, but when they saw they couldn't easily climb up to the plateau, they just left. There must have been a path that caved in. Unless some sort of tunnel in the mine takes you there. Anything else?
Parla delle miniere.
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's ancient work. The natives must have dug it out a long time ago and then abandoned it. Even if it is strange work for islanders, it looks more like something we would do on a continent. We're trying to restore it. The rock is extremely rich in iron ore, but the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. None of us are in a humour to be buried alive. We did explore a few of them, and we're exploiting the closest. But others, nah, they're still inaccessible. Anything else?
Chiedi del villaggio.
If I got this right, this hamlet is home to only miners.
Yes. It's not been all that long that we've taken up residence here. For the time being, we've only been working a part of the mine because the veins run so deep in the tunnels. Hopefully more miners will come, and that will attract other craftsmen to our village. We'll see. Anything else?
Oh yeah.
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet again.
Devo salire per di qui.
Must be some mechanism or a lock.
You did it. The gate is open now.
Ce l'avevo da chissà quanto tempo. Ingranaggio danneggiato, ricetta di nuovo ingranaggio. Oh, ma la cosa è salire su. Forse no, chi lo sa? Va.
Finally, here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorene spoke to us about.
Similar to those of Dida Keed na Daiges. They must have been built by the legendary peoples of the sea.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
No, un altro guardiano. Alva. Pezzo di perla di un principe dei mari. Infatti sembra quasi un mostro di mare. Mezzo mostro marino. Yatagan. Lame a una mano, dirida a due. Diario vecchio è quasi leggibile. Come detto prima, la nostra posizione sull'isola sta diventando impossibile da tenere. Nonostante gli sforzi e le molte battaglie vinte, continuiamo a perdere terreno. Questi selvaggi sono avversari formidabili. Le radici sembrano obbedirgli e si fanno aiutare da creature gigantesche che nessuno di noi ha mai visto. Le creature si stanno avvicinando e non possiamo affrontarle. I nobili si stanno già preparando a imbarcarsi sulle navi che, tempo fa, i nauti hanno lasciato qui vicino. Come immaginavo. Avevano detto che non c'era abbastanza posto per tutti. Siamo destinati a morire qui, schiacciati da qualche mostro gigante e infuriato. Maledetti siano i principi e la loro ambizione.
This journal confirms what we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nords, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape. The major part of the journal has faded, and I'm not able to decipher the name of the author. Let's continue our search. We must discover which nation was here.
Vecchia chiave arrugginita. Sempre dritto. È passata. Di qua? Antico sigillo. Questo sigillo dimenticato trovato nelle rovine di Dibri porta ancora l'antico stemma della congregazione.
This seal. I know the insignia, even if it has become more detailed in recent decades. It's hard to believe my eyes.
A seal? A coat of arms? What is it? A clan banner of some kind?
Yes. Yes, something like that. This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. I think the information is pointing to something clear. No possible doubt remains. All the clues point in the same direction. The people from the sea who built these ruins and confronted the natives, they were us.
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I turn to you to help us against the Bridge Alliance. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestors. But this story is known.
I know. This will not help our relations with your people, that is certain. This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is going to be furious when he learns this.
Peccato che sia impossibile vedere meglio il bastione, ma di certo avevano fatto molto. Allora, devo girare. Andare, dove sta questo? Che c'è qua sopra?
It's not possible just now.
Alla fine i peggiori eravamo noi. Beh. Però non ne hanno mai parlato di quest'isola. Evidentemente i principi che stavano qui avevano troppo da perdere nel dire che hanno fatto schifo. Hanno fatto i codardi, hanno lasciato le persone morire.
Unusual customers? Greetings, my lord. It's a real pleasure to have a customer such as yourself. How may I help you?
Quindi anticascia la marchese. Dice. Spada che sacrificale, eh? Costituzione 2, eh? Ciarpame. Trovato nello stomaco, vabbè. Hai preso questo pezzo di perla da un night drag. Grande man. Un collezionista potrebbe trovarlo interessante. Oreale. A posto. Via.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Riferisci a Constantine della tua scoperta? Vai all'avamposto dell'alleanza. Paracondare il Capodonea, riguardo. Sì. Gli stessi quadri? Li facevano in serie?
Cousin! You have returned! How did things go?
Oh, you don't look well. What's happened here?
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad in any case. I must have eaten something that's having trouble going through me.
Seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long. Who prepares your meals? Are they safe?
No one is poisoning me, dear cousin. We are far from court and their customs. It's nothing. Take my word for it. Now then, what do you have to tell me?
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
Parla della scoperta delle rovine.
We had a talk with Lady Morange and we explored the ruins that she suggested we visit. All our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The Congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to know everything my father has kept from me. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You are thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
Andaga su.
How are relations with our allies?
Oh, they bow and scrape, and they regularly assure me of their unwavering friendship, so that they can better try to convince me to embrace their point of view, and only theirs. Ptolemy wants to convert me, and the Alliance assures me that only they will allow us to benefit from progress. They're a bunch of old foxes, but they take me for a young, brainless rabbit. The only thing they really want is to increase their influence on this island, with our help.
Are you liking your new role as a governor? How does it feel?
Honestly? Once the thrill of the first few days
Sempre
is over,
stesse
it's
risposte.
boring. I receive delegations from everywhere. They arrive with their arms full of presents to make me sign some agreements. Most of them take me for a fool, who will be easily convinced by some silver trinket. I would love to simply brush them all off and work on some real projects. I have so many ideas to make this city, this island, truly amazing.
Suoi
Any
genitori?
news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Ah, questo è il port. Allora, Me ne servono 2, ne ho proprio 2. Più veloce della luce, permette di attaccare più velocemente dopo uno slancio fulmineo. Impatto d'ombra alleviato. Costa meno energia magica, meno 10. Può colpire i nemici a distanze maggiori. Turbinio delle ombre. Consente attacchi più veloci con proiettili d'ombra. Sono 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 punti per finire il tutto. Talenti. Vigore di livello 2. Intuito di livello 2. Aumenta il raggio di scoperta della mappa. Aumenta ulteriormente il numero di ingredienti e oggetti ottenuti con una raccolta nei bottini. Sblocca più opzioni di dialogo contestuale. Vai all'avamposto dell'alleanza. Parla con Darena e capo di Naya Asgra riguardo di Ora cercherà. Quindi devo andare a destra.
Come closer,
Un
good
po'.
people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
bene pure di
Tier
più.
for the alcohol.
Maiuscola a sinistra. Oh.
Fino al 16 marzo viene la data.